Welcome back, everybody. Last week we talked about an instrument family called the string family. Any instrument that has strings that you can play with a bow or pluck or strum is in the string family, like the violin, the viola, like the cello, like the big string bass, like that really well-known instrument, the guitar. Those are all strings. But some instruments don't have strings. What about instruments that we have to breathe through? That we have to use our wind, our air, or our wind? These instruments usually are made of wood, or they used to be made of wood. You make their sound by pressing buttons or covering holes and blowing into them. These are called the woodwinds. Say woodwind. Let's look at some woodwinds. Here's a woodwind called the clarinet. Say clarinet. Do you see that wooden mouthpiece? That part goes in your mouth, and then you press down on the buttons and blow into it. Clarinet. How about a big woodwind like the bassoon? Say bassoon. The bassoon has a really low voice because he's so big, and you can see the part where your mouth goes. He's a woodwind. Here's a really jazzy woodwind. This looks tricky. This isn't made of wood. This one's made of metal, but look at his mouthpiece. It's made of wood. He's called a saxophone. Say saxophone. Saxophones are jazzy. Okay, ready for a special one? This guy does not look like he's made of wood either. He's made of shiny metal, but a long time ago he was made of of wood, and you have to blow into him with your wind. He's a woodwind called the flute. Say flute. The flute is a little different from those other instruments because you don't play it in front of you. You play it on the side. So you wave bye-bye and you wave hi-hi. See my hands facing different directions? See them next to my shoulder? And the flute rests under your lip and you blow over the top. Look how fast the fingers could go, or slow. The flute has a really high sound. There was a famous composer called Saint-Saëns. Remember, Saint-Saëns was also a music teacher, and he wanted to write a joke for his music students. He called it the Carnival of the Animals, and each piece is about a different animal. Well, he picked the birds for the flute because birds sound so high with their beautiful singing. They fly so high, their wings go fast, just like that beautiful flute. So I think we should get our flutes out and play along with the sound of those beautiful birds. This is Camille Saint-Saëns, the birds. the end, you can really imagine the bird flying off into the sky because it gets so high. I hope you liked listening to that beautiful flute. The flute is a woodwind. Say woodwind. Now we know our string family. We know our woodwind family, instruments that you blow into and that are made of wood or used to be made of wood. I wonder what will be next. Have a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next one.